Oh, I'm sure I came back once. Get started the video. Chainsaw Man Part 2, the War Devil, the fake Chainsaw Man, and the Fiend Devil. Now, I've been talking back to a few friends about the whole Chainsaw Man thing, and for one, at this point, it's more or less confirmed that the War Devil got Asa's friend killed. Because isn't it just ironic that they start talking about some stuff about like how they can lure out Chainsaw Man, and she's like, oh, and then she brings how she go meet her friend, and then Uriel pause, and the next thing you know, somehow magically Asa's friend got the Justice Devil, and then she outright just said to herself, I set this up, she's gonna use her as bait to kill Chainsaw Man. Don't really see the reviewers point that out, how the War Devil literally just got Asa's friends killed to lure out Chainsaw Man. But it does bring us a few questions. What is a fiend? What is a hybrid? And why is Pachita and Denji the way they are? With this real quick. A fiend is when a devil inside Chainsaw Man is put under conditions where they must preserve themselves for survival in certain cases, and then they attach themselves to a dead body. So people like Powers, the violent fiend, the shark devil, and angels to a certain degree, and even Makima to a certain degree, but that's a whole different thing, are all fiends. They're all devils attached to possessing a dead body. I'm sorry. And in some ways, it does have a change in their personality, like with the violent fiend not being as violent as it's supposed to be. But besides from that's more or less how it goes there. So what is a hybrid? A hybrid is when an individual makes a contract to be possessed by this. No. It's more or less a hybrid when a devil possesses a living being. Pretty much. It's pretty much what the War Devil's doing now, and how technically it's up to them whether they shut off the person's brain or not, or they might keep the half of the brain alive to be able to fit into society. So the War Devil is not the only character that's like this. Well, Asa and the War Devil aren't the only character that had this type of relationship, but yeah. Because Asa never died, she just had her face split up and that was it. Unlike the last case, which is Denji and Pachita. Denji was dead. But for some strange reason, Pachita brought him back. And the same thing saying it was a contract. But somehow Denji has complete control of the body. And he wants to see how Denji dreams turn out. On which Denji don't really have any dreams. He just doesn't. On which, why is Pachita so special? And why is it so different? Which brings us to another question. If Chainsaw Man has erased these other things like wars and all these atrocities, how come the War Devil, the Control Devil, and all the other four horsemen are not permanently dead? Because he ate Makima, and she came back. Now some say she don't have her memories. I'll call bullshit, because she did the exact same finger thing she did to Denji, and that's not some type of, well, just everybody does it. Bullshit. She's lying. So maybe there was a last hope type of thing, where she attached herself to somebody's body. Because you get killed in the real world, you get killed in hell, you get come back. So the whole Devil Hunters thing is never going to end at this point. It's just the local police. It's just, shit happens. It's like living inside the world of One Punch Man. Shit happens, I guess. But it's never explained why the four horsemen was never killed. And why they keep coming back with their memories. Because Makima, they just find it odd. They just say she was killed inside hell. She gets reincarnated. They just find it quite strange that somehow she could remember the four horsemen. That she could remember how these things got wiped out. She could remember who Chainsaw Man is. And she could remember all these things. But I thought they lost their memory when they got killed by Chainsaw Man. I thought they couldn't remember anything. Similar to the Famine Devil. How can she remember that the War Devil is her big sister? How does she remember this? How come certain devils get exterminated and others can remember? Like the Shark Devil, and like some other characters that remembered Chainsaw Man for he was. I thought they're supposed to come back not remembering anything. But that's not how it works. Why do these certain characters get a pass? And then it goes to another case. What's up with the whole deal with the fake Chainsaw Man thing? Oh, no, I doubt At first, you could say, well, it came out of nowhere. He was a fake Chainsaw Man. He was just a fan. But isn't it just strange, shortly after we meet the Famine Devil, that he shows up? No one find that strange? And then out of nowhere, he only confesses to one person that he's not the Chainsaw Devil. He's not Chainsaw Man. But then after that, in the recent chapter, like 118, he's finding out where Denji lives. Why is he overhearing these people's conversations for? I mean, it's similar to how the Famine Devil somehow brought Asa's friends back to life. And it's never explained how she did it. Because she was gone. She was dead. Was brought back to life, mutated and got bigger. And was killed again. Brought back to life. And then she was murdered by a mysterious man that she called Chainsaw Man. I just find it extremely strange that a supposed fan will get a surgical implant where you can easily just get a suction cup and a cord. That's it. Why would you need to implant that into your body? Why? And then Mr. J-Pop Idol from the Devil Association recognized Famine to a certain degree. So, how deep that this rabbit hole goes is up to you. But like I was telling friends and things like that, I do think that this is not going to end well, especially for your boy Denji, because it seems like this is shaping up to be a rematch between the Four Horsemen and Chainsaw Man. But the only question is, how, number one, it also brings another question with the whole devil thing. Vegeta only talked once, never explained. Because we have seen other devils take on an animal type form before they made that contrast, like with the War Devil. But Vegeta, unlike the War Devil, never talked. Even to this point, he never talks. He talks for one singular moment, and that's it. And before that, he was just a dog. Asa was still alive, and he heard the War Devil. Vegeta was a dog to the end. But Denji had his injuries. Denji controls the body and everything else. This is just okay. Okay. Alright. But overall the whole theory is there is a fake Chainsaw Man, and that because it brings it to a question. If everybody praised the Chainsaw Man in hell, and they enjoyed him, and they enjoyed getting killed because it sent like a freedom that was able to go into the real world with us, what happens when the normal people admire Denji? And why is Mr. J-Pop Idol, I can't remember his name, trying his best? Things like Yashida or something like that. Why is he trying his best to present Denji from revealing that he's Chainsaw Man? Some might say, well, it's like the secret identity. Is it though? When devil hunters are fully known outside to have full-on contract with devils, that's not a grandiose secret. It's not some type of grandiose surprise. Anybody who would have been out there in a bad devil accident will be able to see that this happens. Even to go as far as the President of the United States is making a deal with the Gun Devil to try to kill Mockingbird. Why would he need to go to such extremes? So it's not like, well, if Disney reveals to be Chainsaw Man, that something would change. But what if, just like the same admiration for Chainsaw Man in hell, what if in the real world, that creates the exact same thing? As in, what if that admirations get fed into this fake Chainsaw Man? How strong will he get? How powerful will he get? Because I'm pretty sure that guy works for Famine. There's no doubt about it. It's just odd how he pops up out of nowhere. Claims he's Chainsaw Man. Because remember, he claims he don't say this to nobody else. He only says it when he sees Oz that he's Chainsaw Man. And what's this? Now, I'm about to say, why did she just go kill him? But then he revealed, well, I'm not Chainsaw Man. Really? Really? And now you're finding out where Denji lives because of reasons. Just like how Famine knows who she is. Even though the Chainsaw Man, when he eats people, is supposed to erase their memories. And erase them from his history, period. And then it goes into some other things that hasn't been brought up on since. Like, what's the whole thing with the Darkness Devil? It says there is like basically a devil for like nearly everything to a certain degree. Then it's just, there got to be somebody who's on top of this entire pyramid. There has to be. I forget what the idea was. I was talking to the ideas with a friend. I was like, it will be some character that got to be broken. I forget what I called him. I forgot who it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be some type of thing. Oh yeah, the fear devil itself. The fear, or any type of incarnation of fear itself. How strong would such a thing be? How strong would the stress devil be? Fear thing. It's just, there's a lot of people with low self-esteem, and it's just, oh, that depression devil must be something fierce. But the whole theory is, eventually, one way or another, the fake Chainsaw Man gonna get revealed. Who he gonna kill, nobody knows. But he's already killed Asa's friend. It was not Denji who killed the girl, because how would she know where she is? Just like there was like a lot of devils out there that just lived inside the Chainsaw Man universe, and I'm supposed to believe that such so happened that Denji was just hopping across rooftops and just, hey, it needs a kill, because Asa didn't call him. Nobody knew what Asa's friend was. Nobody. And she just get cleaved in half. And that's it. There's no quote. There's just nothing. Not including the fact we didn't see what this mysterious killer looked like, or like one explanation that it could be Denji. It's just off screen she's dead. And she claims she saw a Chainsaw Man, but it wouldn't make sense for Denji to be there at all. And then after that, we get the reveal of Mr. Fake Chainsaw Man after we encounter the whole famine thing. Well, okay. Alright. But overall, Mr. J-Pop out of knows what's going on, and it's more or less going to be a big grandiose rematch between the Four Horsemen and Chainsaw Man. Only difference is this time is going to be in reality, and this time we might get the answers to why the Darkness Devil is the way he is, and why Hell is the way it is, and the truth behind what Pachita truly is. Because everybody knows that he's not some type of normal devil, but it's gotten to the point now where there's a lot of questions that shows up, where it's just like, what the hell is he? Why was he acting like a dog? Why couldn't he talk like everybody else? Why did he talk for only one moment? How did he become Denji's heart? And even in the full Chainsaw Man form, he's still Denji. Is he just gone? Is Pachita and Denji fused into one? Just, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, and at the end of it, a lot of people have tried to claim Denji has changed. How has he changed? His first objective was breasts, and got the touch on, but those breasts wasn't good enough because it wasn't Makima's. And then I didn't even know he would get to fulfill that whole Makima thing. And then next thing you know, he want to use his fame to get a girlfriend. That doesn't really seem like he's changing. It just seems like his goals are just mutated. First, he want to touch the breast. Now he wants the full package. All right. Apparently the breasts aren't good enough. He wants the full package. So, don't really know what to say. But all depends on when you look at it. All depends on how you want to shape it up. Just I do believe that rematch between Chainsaw Man and Four Horsemen will happen. And we'll get a proper explanation on why some gets killed by Denji and others can't. Because you can wipe an entire event from history, but you can't erase control. You can't erase wars. It has something to do with humanity itself. Is this something that's just beyond Denji's capabilities to actually do? Because like one of those basic human type things, that it will always be there. Is it a human flaw that stops it? Who knows? Who knows indeed. And then, why would Famine hire a lesser devil to do a job for her? Just, you trap Asa and Denji in this whole thing, and it's just, this is why you wanted this job to be done. You should have did it yourself. Which could bring it to an interesting question. Is Famine working with the fake Chainsaw Man? Is Famine fully aware that Denji is Chainsaw Man? Then out of nowhere, just the War Devils just think, well, she's going to turn Denji into a sword. Why? We should be fully aware of how this ability works. She don't own Denji, and Denji don't even have feelings for her like that. But if Denji was her boyfriend, something could happen. But it's like, it's unlike with an inanimate object, it's like a two-way street with a person. So it's just, it gotta be some type of personal love and care for Denji, and some form of ownership. Like it's just that. So I don't see how anybody would expect. Well, that's going to work. Why? And then a whole lot. Well, he's not the. He's not. It never said that Denji was no longer the main character of Chainsaw Man. Some people be like, well, we've been following Asa. Is that any different from how we was following Bomb Girl, that Bomb Devil thing? Is there any difference? How like she was like a pseudo main character to a certain degree? I just thought that was just the direction Fujimoto was just taking. But alright, this is my thoughts and opinions. I don't think I've explained everything the way I wanted to. I really don't, because like, when I was in that call, I had the ideas. It was always spilling and flowing out of me. And it's just, here it's just, I don't know. It's not the same. Let me image the beginning. You got thoughts and opinions. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.